Go-Getta was established about 12 years ago, and we set up in response to a lot of the cuts to statutory youth work services. There was a real gap and a need for us to deliver youth work in communities where young people were really bored without things to do, and so getting themselves involved in things like antisocial behaviour or criminality. So we're really passionate about going into communities, setting up services for young people and putting on activities that they can engage in, and providing, safe spaces, trusted mentors and role models that they can engage with and have access to for, all sorts of advice and guidance. And yeah, just providing enriching and fun activities that young people can get involved in. We were really fortunate to have been successful in our application to the PCC for this funding. What it's enabled us to do is to continue a youth club that we had started through VRN funding just sort of 6 months prior. We were in this community in Loughborough, engaging with up to 80 young people, predominantly males aged between 11 and 25, and doing lots of work with them around, spoken word, drill, rap music, and helping them to really express their views on sort of living in and growing up in Loughborough and what that's like for them. So although that project started, there was going to be a real need for a continuation of some of that youth work we were doing with these young people. So what this funding has enabled us to do is to hold a weekly youth club where we have approximately 20 to 30 young people attend every week. And we're just able to do a whole range of activities with them. It's very youth-led. They tell us what it is that they want us to do with them. So it could be, everything from sport, games, to cooking. So this week they're making pita bread pizzas. We're all living in a cost of living crisis here. So it's a really nice way to help them to learn some life skills and take that home to their families and share that learning. And so it's quite empowering and uplifting for them to take the lead in their own homes and do that. So yeah, we're really pleased to have gotten the funding so that we can continue this youth club for another year. Projects like this are vital for neighbourhoods like the one that we're working in today. We're working off the Ashby Road estate in Loughborough here. So all of the local young people around this estate come and access this youth club on a Friday night. A lot of these young people find themselves involved in causing antisocial behaviour out in their communities. So it's really important we're able to help young people to develop like victim empathy, understand the impact of their behaviour when they're out in the community, but also just helping them to make sense of their world and develop a lot of the soft skills that they need, whether it's around sort of self-esteem and confidence building. So many of the young people we work with are experiencing adverse experiences such as being excluded from mainstream education, difficulties at home, whatever that might look like for them. So we always talk about our projects as being, a home from home. This is a safe space where we try and take young people under our wing and really bring the best out of them. A great example of that is we've got a local young man, 19 years old, who's become a peer mentor. He takes the lead at some of the youth work activities here. And he's very inspiring to a lot of the local young people. So we're really proud that the work we've done here already has had quite a significant impact. So many of the young people now aren't causing antisocial behaviour in their community, and they are taking a lot more responsibility and ownership of that. So that's a really positive outcome for us already. On behalf of Go-Getta, our staff team, our peer mentors and the young people we support, we want to say a huge thank you to the Police and Crime Commissioner for funding this youth club and for enabling us to provide such a valuable service. So thank you.